G'day team, Neil from Fitness Enhancement Aspley here. Now the other week I put out a video talking about the excuse I don't have time to train. At the end of that video I promised that I was going to come back with a little bit of information regarding time management strategies that I had shamelessly stolen from a few other people. So cracking on with that. Right behind me what I've got is what I like to call my whiteboard of triumph. Now the idea for the whiteboard and the strategies that I use on it was shamelessly stolen from Daniel Henderson, co-founder of the Functional Training Institute of Australia. Following on from that, I'm going to talk a little bit about what's called time chunking, which I also shamelessly stole from a mentor and good friend of mine, Nathan Quinn. Now, breaking down the whiteboard. Righty-o, so up here in the top left-hand corner of my whiteboard, we've got my marketing and planning. So the sheet on the left, okay, that is my weekly breakdown of all the set tasks that are recurring every week. And then the one to the right is my annual planner broken down into months. So that allows me to forecast weekly the things that will be recurring every single week, and monthly individual events that I need to plan for and prepare for as they come up. Alright, so down the bottom here we have a to-do list and a doing list. And if you've right up there at the very top, time management, film, check, nailed it. Rightio, so coming across, what we've got here is my day from 4:30 in the morning all the way down to 9 o'clock at night. Yes, it is 24-hour time. We've touched on the fact that I'm ex-military. It's not going away. Deal with it. Okay, not really important, but I'll throw it up there anyway. Over here on the far side, what we've got, a little bit of motivational stuff for us. So there's a little speech there from my hero, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I've also got my short-term, long-term, medium-term goals, and I've got a little bit of budgeting information there. Now, the joy of the position of this whiteboard is that it is strategically located at the end of my bed. So it's the first thing I see every single morning. Rightio, so that's the breakdown of the whiteboard, guys. Now I'm going to explain how it actually works and the importance that each part plays. Alright. So as we can see here, we've got my to-do list and my doing list, the difference between the two. Okay, the to-do list can have as many things on it as you need to get done. Doesn't matter whether it's a 5-minute job or a 3-week job. Anything that you need to get done, be it pay a bill, make a time management video, whatever it is you need to get done, it goes onto the to-do list. Coming across from that, you've got your doing list. Okay, on the doing list, we have no more than 5 items at any one time. Now I list mine based on priority, i.e. if there's a deadline or something that's due, a bill that needs to be paid, a task needs to be complete by a certain time, that gets prioritized into the doing list. Okay, so to do, as many things as you need to put on there, doing is your priority list. Okay. Moving across to the daily planner. This is the most important part, guys, and this is how I managed to fit so much into every single day. Alright. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our weekly list, the things that we do every single week. Now, if you have a 9-to-5 job, it's going to make your life a little bit easier because you can just blank out from 9 to 5 in that time period. However, you're still going to have time before work and after work. Alright, for myself, my timetable is a little bit more erratic, so it actually makes my life a little bit more difficult. But we work around it, and I'm going to show you how. So, picking a day at random here. Let's say Wednesday. Okay, so I'm out of bed at 4:30. So I'll wake at 4:30. My first client is at 5:30 and that goes till 6:30. So, client 1. Next client. Alright, so there we go, team. Now, you might not be able to see it too clearly there, but what we've basically got is from the time I wake, I've got 3 clients back to back from 5:30 in the morning through till 9:30. I've then got a gap in time from 10 to 11 o'clock with another client from 11:30 to 12:30. Another gap in time right through till 17:30. That's 5:30 in the afternoon for regular normal people. Boot camps for an hour there, and then I've got another client from 8 o'clock at night till 9 o'clock at night. Okay, so what this has done is it's broken up my day and shown me where I have gaps of time. Rightio. The next step from here is to look at my to-do list. Based on the amount of time that I have and the time gaps that I have, that's going to determine which tasks I can then take from my to-do list to allocate to which areas here. So if I've got a task that's only going to take 1 hour, boom, I've got a 1 hour gap here. So I'll take one of these tasks from my doing list and I'll take that across and I'll put it into that 1 hour time slot. Down here, I've got from 1 o'clock in the afternoon through till 5 o'clock. So I've got 4 hours of time there, guys. A magical 4 hours I've created through the day. I can take a couple of smaller tasks, I can take a bigger task, whatever I need to do. I can take 1, 2, 3 things from my doing list, punch it across, and start to fill that time in. Alright? The end state is going to be a day that is full from go to woe, achieving everything that I need to do in my life, be it work related, be it personal admin. Okay, this includes time with my kids. Okay, so I actually have time allocated on my weekly chart where I spend as much time with the kids as possible, where the phone goes off, I don't touch the computer, and it's nothing but hanging out with the kids. That makes its way on here as well, so I'm still getting that personal family time every single day. Rightio, so at the end of the day, after I've worked my way through, what I then do is I look at the task. If I've completed tasks, they will come off of the doing list. They're done. I rub them off of the doing list, thereby freeing up one of 5 spots for something from the to-do list to move across for the following day. And then the cycle repeats itself, guys. All this gets rubbed off. I plan my next day. I have my blocks of time. I look at my brand new doing list where I've moved stuff across from the to-do list, and I just start filling in those blanks again. And it's an endless cycle, guys. Alrighty, team. Now, because it's been such a successful day, right up the top of my doing list is make a video on time management. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to cross that one off. Yeah, nailed it. Alrighty, team. So now that we've learned how to manage our time, the next thing I'm going to talk about is time chunking. And like I said at the beginning of this video, this is something I shamelessly stole from good friend Nathan Quinn. And it goes a little bit like this. So if you recall earlier on when I was breaking down the time, there was a 4-hour gap there. So let's, for the purpose of this one, assume that we've got a massive task. It's a task that's going to take us a couple of weeks to achieve. There's no way we're going to achieve it in that 4-hour block. So what we're going to do, we're going to take that 4-hour block and we're going to break that down into smaller blocks, okay? Now the way that I work, and there's a million different ways to skin a cat here, I break that time block down into smaller periods. So I do 25 minutes of work with 5 minutes of rest. That equates to a half-hour sort of block of time. And I go through that cycle 4 times before I have a half-hour break. Okay, what this does is it allows me to stay fresh and continue focused on the task at hand. I'll spend 25 minutes, phone off, no distractions, just going hard. Going at that task, getting as much of it as I can done in that 25 minutes. I actually have the timer set on my watch. 25 minutes goes up, no matter what I'm doing, no matter where I'm at, I jump up, I get out of the office, I get some fresh air, get a feed, get a coffee, do some exercise, do something. Check messages on my phone if I need to. Nothing related to the task at hand. I get away and I break away from that completely for 5 minutes. As soon as that 5 minutes is up, I'm back in, timer starts again, another 25 minutes. And I bang through that 4 times, so that's a total of 2 hours. If you do this, I guarantee you will get through more work than you believe possible. You're not going to be distracted by Facebook. You're not going to be distracted by messages going on your phone. You take that 25-minute block and you just go at it like a bull at a gate and get what you can done in that 25 minutes and then switch off. Switch off as soon as that 25 minutes is up, guys, and you will absolutely rip through your workload. I guarantee it. Once you've gone through and you've done your 4 cycles of 25 minutes work and 5 minutes rest, take a half-hour break. Okay, this is your time to get your lunch, have some morning tea, have a mini workout, just something short, quick, sharp, to the point. Have a shower. Break away from it from half an hour. And when you come back to that task, after a half-hour break, bit of chow in your guts, a coffee, whatever it is, I guarantee you'll be far more productive than if you just sat at that computer or cracked onto that task for 2 hours straight without taking a break. Rightio, team. That's it. So, quick rehash. Okay, weekly tasks, monthly planner, to-do, doing, time, awesome motivational stuff. Alright? To-do list, as much as you want to have on there. Everything you need to get done. Doing list, no more than 5. Daily planner. Okay, fill it in with your weekly or your daily task, the things that have to be done that day. Take from your doing, move it across and fill in those blanks. Once you've completed the tasks, move stuff across from your to-do list into your doing list. Okay? Time chunk. Break it down. I use 25 and 5. You might find that you've got a bit of a less of an attention span, so you might want to do something a bit shorter. You might want to have more rest. Break it down however you want, but guys, make sure you do work-rest ratios, making sure that after a long period of doing that cycle, you take at least a half-hour break. That's it in a nutshell, guys. I guarantee you, try this out for a week, record the results you get, and you'll be amazed at how much work you can actually power through with this. Guys, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.